What's going on YouTube? It's your boy MV Cuts, and today I want to talk about 10 things you as the barber should have, or if you're a client, 10 things you should make sure your barber has. So, first things first, business cards, right? Every barber should have a business card. If you're out somewhere, you want to put yourself out there, you're trying to get more clientele, you're trying to get better clientele. Put yourself out there, man. Get you some business cards and or flyers. All right. You can go anywhere to get them. Vistaprint. I mean, you can get some nice ones, cheap ones, long as it tells the information, right? Who you are, what you do, and how they can reach you. Very important. This business is always good to put yourself out there, regardless. If you put 1,000 business cards on the street, you might get 10 people, but guess what? That's 10 people that you didn't get before, you didn't have before. So business cards, number one. And mind you, these top 10 are not in order. They're just, me putting it down. And again, this is my opinion, as always. All right, number two, you should always have a cape, right? Capes are important, right? If you cutting hair and you still using drapes or sheets from your mama house, get a fucking cape. I mean, they're anywhere from $10 to $60. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how much you're into this, okay? Definitely get you some capes. Nobody wants to walk around with, hair on them. You should definitely have a few capes, you know what I mean? Wash them. Take care of them, man. Wash your damn capes. If you a client, tell your barber, you need to wash these Jones, right? Number three, along with the capes, you gotta have barber Sanex strips. Not even barber, just Sanex strips, okay? Stylists, barbers, everybody should have barbers Sanex strips. Have mine here in the holder, right? Now, the reason for that, if you haven't been to school, then you ain't gonna know. But the reason for it is just you have to have separation between the cloth and the neck, the skin. All right, if you put this straight on 10 people's necks, how much dead cells and stuff are you collecting on these Sanex strips? And make sure you put them on right. I hate looking at on Instagram and looking at people's cuts and you see the damn Sanex strip up here, the cape right here, and it's a nice ass cut. So you mean tell me, his neck must be itchy and dirty. So please get Sanex strips and use them right. You know what I mean? Put the Sanex strip down, cape goes around it, fold over it. Okay, that's how you keep the cape clean. That's how you keep the neck clean. Come on, man. Like, this stuff is high school shit. All right. So where are we at? Number four, shears. In my opinion, every barber and stylist should have some shears, okay? And actually, you should also have a set with thinner shears. There's a couple barbers out there that only use clippers, and I mean even to trim the top. If you're looking for a little trim, they'll pull it up just like you would if you had a pair of shears, but they will use clippers to cut it. Yes, it is efficient. Yes, it works, but is that everything? No, because what happens when you need to texturize, or what happens when you want to do, these new style cuts that require a lot of feathering, a lot of texturizing, right? And I'm not just talking with a thinning shear. I mean blunt cutting, point cutting, stuff like that. You're not gonna get that with a freaking clipper. And if you can do it, you a beast. But at the end of the day, I know a lot of people are not. So invest in some shears, and invest in some good shears, because I mean, you're gonna spend $80 to $100 every year on a pair of shears. You're gonna, 10 to 20 bucks to sharpen them. Get some shears that's gonna be lifetime warranty. Now, again, this is for the people that are doing this all their life. This is how they make money, not on the side, not, whenever they want, or 2 months out of the year. Nah, if you're gonna invest in your craft, invest in it, man. Stop being a cheap ass. So 5, clippers, right? Everybody needs a pair of clippers. Yo, get you some good clippers, bro. I mean, unless all you do is scissor cut. I mean, even stylists these days, they use these. I mean, you're gonna have women that come in and want a shortcut on even one side or in the back, whatever. You gotta have a pair of clippers, man. I have a few pair. I do a lot of fading. So you wanna make sure you have at least one pair in your arsenal. You need to always have a few backups and this and that, but do your thing, man. 6, comb. Now I have a whole jar here full of combs. I also have a whole container full of combs as well. Invest in a good ass comb, man. The hell? I seen somebody using a dollar ass comb, man, and they combing and they just digging into that damn scalp. That shit had to hurt, man. Get you some good tapered combs that are not gonna dig into the skin, that are gonna last, okay, that are sturdy. When you're doing trimmer over comb and you digging it and you know what I'm saying, get you some sturdy shit. And not only that, get you some good shit, because when you put it in the clipper side or you dipping it in the barber side or whatever, that shit starts to eat away at the plastic, man. So get you some stuff that's gonna last. All right, which leads me to my next, number 7, a barber side jar. And my shit a little dirty, but I got one, right? And there's shit in it. It's not just water, it's not just empty, it's actual barber side shit in here, okay? Yeah, man, make sure you have one of them. Let your shit marinate for like 10 minutes, and minimum 10 minutes. And then, you should be changing that every day as well. Not once a week, not once a month. I mean, I've seen some shit, it wasn't even blue anymore. That shit was like green. Come on, man, you got better than that. All right, number 8, we got some sprays here, right? Clipper side, Cool Care. I mean, you gotta pick and choose what you want to use. You know what I'm saying? This is good. It's 5-in-1, but it has alcohol in it, so it will dry out, and you will be using this a little bit more frequently. Now, then you have this. This is a disinfectant, which is really good as well. So, I like to go back and forth with both. Yo, make sure you use that shit, man. Now, gloves. I say I cover gloves, right? And it's not a necessity. And you say, oh, well, you said, 10 things barbers need. Okay, yes, you're right. You need gloves at the end of the day. Why? Because let's say you got a blood spill. Let's say you cut somebody. Let's say whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, you got gloves. You cut yourself. All right, what you gonna do? You're gonna have a Band-Aid and you're gonna sit there and cut somebody's hair with the Band-Aid getting full of blood. Put a fucking glove on, man. So at the end of the day, you still need gloves. If you don't use them, even if you don't use them, still need gloves, right? And number 10, top 10. Yo, use some gum, bro. Chick-fil-A. You're sitting here 8 to 10 hours doing a lot of talking. Maybe you don't do a lot of talking. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna say, yeah, that's gonna be X amount of dollars. Or you might have a conversation with your client here. Maybe his breath stink. I don't know. Somebody's breath always stink. And if nobody's breath stinks, it's probably yours, man. So get you some gum, man. Be nice. Have a heart. But we had today. I mean, something quick, something light, man. I just wanted to, do something quick aside from the rambling on shit. Reason why I didn't put razor blades as one of the top 10 razors and razor blade, because, well, it's not really legal in every state, right? And it's not even relevant to cosmetologists. So why would I say, yes, you need to have this if it's not a requirement in every state? So, and I didn't say alcohol because there's a lot of people that just prefer not to have alcohol, and you could use alternatives as well. You could use aftershave lotion, aftershave balm. It doesn't have to be aftershave with alcohol in it. Be kind, be gentle to your clients, man. Respect them. Get some gum. Get some business cards and shit, man. Yo, it's FV Cuts, man. I'm signing out. Peace.